How's it going, guys? My name is TJP and welcome back to another NBA 2K23 MyNBA video. So we're not doing rebuild, we're doing another career sim, and I just have to do this now. The Victor Wembanyama career sim. We're doing it. We're doing it. Okay, we got to see how this guy's career plays out. So it should be fun. The way it's gonna work, we're just gonna simulate the rest of the season from the NBA today. That's just to make it a little bit more realistic. It's just like where he could potentially go. I'm not just gonna start from the beginning of the season and then he just ends up somewhere where it doesn't make sense. So we'll start from the as of today, and just simulate the rest of the season, and then just go from the draft. So leave a like, subscribe if you're enjoying the content. Comment down below what video it is, socials, playlist, second channel, main channel down in the description. If you like other content, be TJP. With that being said, alright, so we're just going to kind of take it from the lottery results, so we're going to just kind of see where he ends up. So just an FYI while we let some of this play out, injuries will be off for the sim. We've got, you're using Jack Moves draft classes here, so we're going to use that Victor Wembanyama. That's some kind of one the draft has been using for these career sims anyway. So I assume he'll go number 1 overall, so whoever gets number 1 overall pick will be getting Victor Wembanyama. We'll just kind of like keep tabs on that team, right? Unless he doesn't go number 1. There's a chance that he doesn't. But I'm just going to skip the rest of the lottery because I don't want to watch this entire thing. I'm sure you guys don't either. And the Knicks won the lottery. Wow. Okay. I don't know how that even happened to where they would win the lottery. Yeah, wait. How did they win the lottery? Did they not make the playoffs in this sim? Because I started from today, so they must have been really bad, I guess, in the rest of the sim. Because that is very interesting. Wait, standings. Where did they end up finishing? Where did these guys end up finishing? 36 and 46, so outside of the play-in. Wow. Or maybe they made the play-in and lost. Well, no, they didn't. Not quite. They're just outside the play-in. Okay. Cool. So I guess Victor Wembanyama could potentially be on the Knicks. So let's take control of them. Unless, well, actually, before we do that, let's see. We'll actually just watch the draft. I'm not making the, I can't make the picks, right? Because if I go to the draft, is it going to prompt me to draft the player? It might. So I might have to just sim through it. We'll see. Yeah, okay, if I click next, enable automatic, okay, next. Okay, no, there we go, okay. So yeah, he did go number 1. All right, I thought maybe it would just like mess it up. So okay, there you go. Victor Wembanyama, number 1 overall pick. So we are taking control of the New York Knicks. All right, so this is what we've got here. So obviously Victor Wembanyama is an 82 overall coming into the league. The fact that he's on the Knicks is kind of crazy. Do I think that's going to happen in real life? Probably not. I mean, I think the Knicks are going to be a borderline playoff team, possibly a 6 seed, maybe one of the play-in teams, unless they really have a horrible rest of the way. But, I mean, I would think that they're going to be pretty good. Did they update the pictures? I thought they did. No, they did not. Oh, they also got Keontae George with the 25th pick. Okay, cool. Not that that really matters since we're just here to watch Victor Wembanyama. So I assume he'll start. We're going to sim his rookie season. Let's see if he wins any awards. All right, so let's see if Victor got any awards. He ended up winning the Rookie of the Year. Pretty solid season. 21 points a game, 8.4 rebounds, good steal amount, assist amount. Might have actually... There's a chance he won Defensive Player of the Year. He shot 48% from field, 36 from 3. How many games did he start? Because he actually did start off, like, I guess Mitchell Robinson was coming on, starting. So he ended up becoming the starting center. And he did not win Defensive Player of the Year. I thought maybe he could pull that off in his first season. He's done it before, but he did not do it this time around. But, making the playoffs is pretty impressive. So fair play to him. He's obviously going to be all rookie first team. He's all defensive second team, which is pretty impressive. So he was close to winning Defensive Player of the Year, but I guess Anthony Davis just edged him out by a little bit. So fair play. But all rookie first team, obviously. With some of the guys over here. And that is what we got. So, Knicks with a 4th seed. Obviously, looking pretty solid. They got Detroit in the first round. So, we're just going to kind of sim the play and see what he ends up doing. See if we can get this team to a championship. We're just sim the round. Detroit's a pretty solid team. And Knicks lost in 7. But let's take a look maybe at the playoff stats and see if Victor was good for the season, and or at least for his first run of the playoffs. And 20.9 points, 8.7 rebounds, not too bad, but very similar stats to how he did in the regular season. So not too bad. I'll take that. For his rookie season, 7-game series, not too bad. We'll take it. Plenty of room for development. I guess once I have another update, got the Warriors and the Nets in the finals. That's an interesting finals. Nets win the finals. Kyrie Irving was finals MVP. Wait, did they have? Yeah, they obviously have Durant. But wow, that is an interesting NBA finals matchup. Very interesting. Okay, let's keep going and see if Victor Wembanyama gets I guess any awards in his second season. Oh yeah, was he an All-Star? Let me double check if he was an All-Star. Probably should have checked that. If he got the All-Star. He was not. Okay. I thought maybe he would have made an All-Star appearance, but I guess not. Maybe next season. So kind of just keeping tabs on him. He's up to an 87 overall. We're going to be seeing a lot of awards for him, so I'll try to make sure that when we have something good to see, I'll show you guys. But yeah, he's going to continue to progress. So I'll see you guys, at the end of the second season. Alright, so end of the second season. I assume we'll have another, yes, and we do, all be a third-team appearance. Did not get any awards, but as you can see, wasn't an All-Star either. He did get first-team All-Defense, though, which is cool. Yeah, let's actually look at his stats. Any improvement there? Yeah, a little bit up, 23.7. It's about 24, nearly 9.5 rebounds, almost 3 assists. Again, really good defense and very efficient shooting splits for Victor. Okay, not too bad from him. All right, I like it. Yeah, but didn't win the Defense of the Year. It was Evan Mobley that got it. But we were, once again, in the playoffs as a second seed. So we'll see if Victor can lead his team to victory, or, everybody. We got the Heat in the first round, simulate the round. And the Knicks here to get through in 5. Got Cleveland. This is a tough matchup here. Defense player of the year, Evan Mobley. And we lose in 7. Tough series for Victor, but I'm sure he did fine in the playoffs. Yeah, I'd say about that. Well, you know what? Almost 4 blocks a game is pretty good. Yeah, but pretty similar stuff otherwise. I mean, same output, more or less. A little less on the efficiency, a little more rebounds. Obviously, upped his defense a little bit. Not too bad. All right. I mean, again, progression. There's definitely progression. So good stuff there from Victor. We'll see, if he can maybe somehow get this team, he's progressing it to the, an NBA championship one day. Thunder win the finals. All right. So after our third season, no awards for Victor. Interestingly enough, I would have thought he would have gotten an award, but he didn't. He did make All NBA third team though. So I'm wondering if and his numbers went down. Shots went down, which is kind of weird. I mean, listen, his counting stats went up, scoring went slightly down. Maybe it's just because maybe the Knicks just have a better team now. But also too, he was coming off the bench a little bit last season as well. I mean, listen, he's been playing well. I can't complain. He's put up good numbers. All defensive second team. Did he get an All-Star appearance this season? Maybe first time. He was a first-time All-Star, so I'll give you that. Okay. So, I mean, he's racking up some stuff. 2 third-team All-Appearances, which isn't bad. And he's up to 93. So we'll see if maybe by his 4th season he can do something. But yeah, 3 seed this year. You've got the Hawks. You know what I mean? So we'll simulate the round and see what happens. So here we go. Simulate playing. 3 seed. Atlanta Hawks. Well, we're the 3 seed. Atlanta Hawks are the 6 seed. Actually, who is on our team? Just out of curiosity. Ha, that is funny. Donovan Mitchell. Wow, this is an interesting team. Donovan Mitchell is on the team now. RJ Barrett's still here. Bronny James. So I guess the Knicks traded Brunson and Randall. Because I don't know how Donovan Mitchell got on this team. I really don't know. Okay. Very weird. All right, we'll simulate the round and see what happens. Got past the Hawks in 7. Got the Cavs. They have the MVP. We have Donovan Mitchell. And we beat them in 7. So we're in the conference finals. We're in the conference finals. Taking on the Pacers. Curious to see who they have. They have Tatum now. That's weird. Okay. Simulate the round. Can we get to the finals? We can't. Another 7-game series. And another seven game elimination. Giddey versus Tatum in the finals, and the Thunder win. SGA was the finals MVP. So yeah, Victor, let's take a look and see how he did in the playoffs, 3rd season. I mean, there's a lot of improvement here, a lot of progression. It's like every year, okay, 3rd season, he gets to the playoffs and gets 1 game away from the finals. He's 1 game away from the 2nd round, 1 game away from the conference finals, 1 game away from the finals. That, by logic, that means we get to the finals in the 4th season and lose in 7. I'm hoping that's not the case, but in terms of playoff stats, about the same. Well, those are per, whatever, 36. But yeah, like similar numbers. Pretty solid stuff from Victor. I've seen him put up crazier numbers than this. Maybe it's just because the team is a little bit more talented. That's possible why that is, but okay. I mean, listen, he's got some awards on him. He's got some, all-star appearances, all-star appearances on a few, like, all-defensive teams, all-NBA teams. So he's done well, and he's done pretty good in the playoffs. Let's see if we can try to get over that hump. Maybe this 4th season. See if he decides to rip the Knicks, which I assume he will. Books, and I just don't see another award. Wow, Victor Wembanyama's not winning any awards. They haven't won the Defensive Player of the Year yet, which is kind of crazy. Chet Holmgren's winning them, which I don't even remember if I had Chet Holmgren winning any defensive players in the career sim that I did with him. So that's kind of weird. Also, Ron Holland made All-NBA first team. Wow, that's crazy. Victor Wembanyama did all-make 3rd team, though. He had a good year. I mean, again, good stats. Was he an all-star again? He was. So, I mean, it's not bad. He's playing well. He just not a lot of awards. I thought he'd have more. All-defense 2nd team appearance was pretty solid. At least his team is winning. 1st seed in the Eastern Conference. 66 wins. So, obviously, this team is really good. I am just curious to see who's on this team then, if it's so good. Oh, that's right, Donovan Mitchell, RJ Barrett. Yeah, okay, yeah, this team makes sense that it's good. Honestly, they could maybe win it all. If he wins it all against a championship, that would be the best award you could have. Well, we got Toronto in the 1st round. Will we be able to get past them? And we, beat them in 6. Got the Atlanta Hawks in the 2nd round. And we get back by them in 5. We got the Hornets in the Eastern Conference Finals. They have a good team. We'll be able to beat them, and we swept them. We got Isaiah Collier versus Victor Wembanyama, Eastern Conference Finals MVP, so you could put that on his list of awards, although I don't know if they show them in the awards. So he's in the NBA Finals. We got the Knicks versus Spurs. Game 1 goes to the Spurs. They won by 4. Game 2 goes to the Knicks. They win by 19. Can we win Game 3? No, we can't. We're down 2-1. It's 2-2. 3-2 Knicks. Can they win? And they get the championship in 6 games. Victor Wembanyama is your finals MVP, so that you can add to the awards. Fantastic stuff there from Vic. You love to see that. So let's take a look at his playoff stats. In general, I imagine he's going to re-up with this team. Why wouldn't he? Because this team is really good. NBA champion. Yeah, it doesn't show his, finals MVP. That's totally fine, though. Not a problem. Let's see his playoff stats. Can I see that or no? Okay, there they are. 26.5 points. Yeah, put up good numbers. Can't complain about that. So, I would assume he's going to re-sign with the team. I don't know why he would leave, but we'll see what he ends up doing. We got a re-signing of Victor Wembanyama. 3 years on the team, so that's pretty cool. He's a 97 overall. I guess since we've already got a championship with him, I mean, if there's anything, extremely incredible that happens, going on a really good finals run, maybe wins an Eastern Conference Finals MVP, wins another championship, I'll probably just show you guys that, but otherwise, I think we're just going to kind of simulate a couple seasons just to speed this up a little bit. Okay, well, I said I was going to, not show you guys unless he won an award. Well, there you go. He's got his first Defensive Player of the Year, and he put up really good numbers, again, pretty efficient as well. I've seen, maybe it's because the draft class owner, updated his class, but yeah, I've seen him put up 50, 40, 90 seasons, and I'm sure you guys remember that in The Sims, but then again, I think he didn't win a championship, so already Victor is doing his thing out there, so you'll have to see that Defensive Player of the Year, so he's obviously going to be on an All-NBA team. All-NBA 3rd team, once again, he has only made All-NBA 3rd team, which is kind of weird. But he did make an All-Star again. Yeah, he's never made a first or a second team, which is a little bit strange, but he's still pretty good. So, I mean, again, I can't be mad about that. Obviously made all-defense first team over Chet, so fair play to him. And I guess since we're here, we might as well just sim, because I did not think that we would get an award, and here we are. So yeah, at least unless we would have made the finals again, which we still have a shot. So let's sim the round, and I mean, we're back in the Eastern Conference Finals. We got the Pistons. Can we beat them? We don't. Lose in 6. So there you go. Mikey Williams versus Chet Holmgren in the finals. Let's actually take a look at the stats for Victor, and yeah, he was pretty good in the playoffs. Pretty solid. Similar numbers to what he put up in the regular season. 4.5 block shots is absolutely ridiculous, though. I just realized that is absurd, but yeah, the dude's amazing. Thunder sweep, Josh Giddey, Finals MVP, good for him, I guess. All right, well, I guess if again I win an award or something else happens, I'll let you guys know. Well, Victor Wembanyama won his 2nd straight Defensive Player of the Year. I feel like I have to share that. Yeah, if he's going to make that, he's going to make that. He also made All-NBA 2nd team, finally. 23, I mean, the numbers actually somewhat dipped a bit. Well, I guess counting numbers. His assists went up, his field goal percentage went up, his efficiency went up, though, from last season. I mean, he's having a good career. I mean, can't say he's not. So, All-NBA 2nd team now this season. So you love to see that. So the dude is playing out of his mind. And then obviously going to be all-defense first team if he won the Defensive Player of the Year. So there you go. I think if like he wins the award again, I'll just like notify you guys. And then from here we'll kind of just, hey, if he's in the Eastern Conference Finals and he wins, then we'll kind of just pick it up there, because to me, I just think that we could be literally here every single season, and he could, you know, run away with a lot of these awards. We're gonna go back to the finals. He gets another Eastern Conference Finals MVP. That's his 2nd one, and he's taking on Seth Trimble and the Timberwolves in the finals. So let's see if the Knicks can win, and it looks like it'll be a Knicks win. They get 6. And Victor Wembanyama with another Finals MVP. By the way, I just want to point this out. There's this guy named Cooper Flagg that's in like these draft classes. This dude becomes really good. They also have, this team is ridiculously good. Yeah, I just wanted to point that out. This team is really good. But that's not important. Really, what's important is Victor Wembanyama, who is still on the team. So yeah, I think if we win the finals again, I'll show you guys that, but otherwise I'll probably see you guys in like a season. Back in the NBA finals, nothing too incredible happened. I mean, Victor Wembanyama made an all-defense 2nd team, got an all-star again. Did not win the Eastern Conference Finals MVP though. This time it was Cooper Flagg. But we are back in the finals to take on Scoot Henderson and the Rockets. Game 1 is a Knicks win. Game 2 is a Rockets win. Game 3 is a Knicks win. It's 2-2, 3-2 Rockets, and the Rockets win the chip. So Victor gets the L, but Scoot gets the dub. So there you go. First loss there for Victor. And let's just take a look at his stats, because they did dip a bit. But in the playoffs also too, he wasn't as good. Yeah, a little bit off. Okay. From where he usually is. I mean, he's still okay, but definitely seen him play better. But that's okay. I mean, just a lot of guys on the team. We'll see if he ends up staying, or because I think he has a player option. Just want to give you a quick little update. He did re-up with the team. So there you go. Pretty interesting squad here. 4 years. So yeah, let's simulate a couple more seasons. See where what ends up happening. Alright, so it's been a few seasons. I want to give you an update. This team somehow, some way went 72-10. And it's funny because like we have a lot of guys. Mike Brown's also our coach. He's been a coach for a while. Cooper Flag. We have obviously Victor Wembanyama, who all-NBA second team. Okay, he's back there on all-NBA second team. 50-40-90 season of the video. So that's kind of nice. I mean, yeah, listen, the dude's a walking 20 and 10. You know, blocking shots like crazy. I think we still have Bronny as well. Not Bronny. Yeah, Bronny. That's what we still have him. And oh, no defensive team. Chet Holmgren's on the Pacers. Cool. But yeah, it's been a few seasons since we've checked on Wembanyama. But just so you know, Wizards are amazing. They have like a huge big three, unless it's it's still there. Brandon Miller, Jabari Smith Jr., and Cameron Boozer. Cameron Boozer just is so good. It's not even funny how good he is. But I mean, we kind of have our own big three with Bronny, Cooper, and Victor. I kind of want this guy off the team just because he's making so much money. I mean, imagine like the players we could get on this team. But I guess it doesn't matter because it doesn't really matter, right? But Victor, just in case you guys are curious, I mean, the dude is obviously racking up, all NBA teams. He's racking up all-star appearances. He's been 8 straight all-stars. Some more all-NBA teams. He's never been an all-NBA first kind of guy. He's made first team all-defense. I think he's also been on second team, but it doesn't show that, I guess. Obviously, and the dude's already a Hall of Famer. Like, let's be real. He could retire now, and that's one of the best careers. 2-time Finals MVP, 2-time Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Now, he might win more, right? You never know. But yeah, let's see. We're going to simulate. And this team lost in 6. After going 72-10, we lost to the 8-seeded Bulls. Playing team. That's not cool. Thunder win the finals. Cade, finals MVP. Cade is somehow on this team. Wow. What a disappointing ending to that season. This is what I check in here, and this is what happens. Victor, what'd you do in the playoffs? Kind of gross. From 3, at least. Good steal amount, though. But, yeah, not the best playoff run. I mean, he had a couple good playoff runs last time I checked in. But, yeah, this one, not, the 3-point shooting wasn't quite there. But that's okay. Again, the dude is already solidified himself as one of the best centers in NBA history. But let's keep going because he's got plenty of years left. Official one-of-a-kind archetype. I thought I should mention that. He also is on an expiring deal. So is Cooper Flag. And Bronny's re-signed. I mean, I'm curious to see if these guys do re-sign. What the Knicks do. Also, this guy's an expiring. I hope they don't re-sign him. And they kind of just try to round out this team because there are so many guys. There's not a lot of depth on this team, which is part of the reason why we weren't very good. I mean, if we can get rid of this guy, round it out a little bit. I mean, we had a team where we had Jaylen Brown on the team on a minimum contract. It was insane, but fortunately that team didn't win. But yeah, let's see if what ends up happening this season, and then if Victor decides to re-up. We've got Bronny James winning Eastern Conference Finals over Victor Wembanyama. Facing the Clippers. Can the Knicks win a finals? Again, third finals of the video. Let's see if they could do it. They are currently up 2-1. Clippers even it up, though. Knicks are up 3-2. Can they win in 6 again? And they do. Third championship for Victor, although Bronny James takes the finals. Is it his third? Or his fourth? Actually, I don't even know. Is it third or fourth? I'm dumb. But I think he has 2 finals MVPs, right? So then... yeah, third. Okay, but he definitely has 2 finals MVPs. Right? I believe. I didn't even remember. I mean, the dude's just stacking up awards. Like, at this rate, you watch back the video, we already kind of knew that this would happen. I've seen him have better careers, although we have Ben Simmons somehow. Okay. I've seen him have better career, per se, but listen, the dude is still having an amazing season. I would assume he re-ups the Knicks, but if he doesn't, he doesn't. We'll see where he ends up going. Maybe he wants to stat pad a little bit, which I guess if he wants to, that's up to him, right? In the playoffs, pretty solid numbers, 50, 40, 90. So yeah, not a double-double though, but still playing well. Age 30 season. We'll see if he ends up re-upping with the Knicks. So Victor Wembanyama took his talents to the Atlanta Hawks. So he decided to leave Cooper and Bronny to go to Atlanta to play with Malik Thomas. I don't know who this is. It's just another guy in the draft. Gregory Jackson Jr., Benedict Mathurin, Isaiah Stewart. I don't know. Is this team better than the Knicks? I mean, in some aspects, yeah. But wow, okay. So he decides to go to Atlanta. All right, I guess we're taking control of the Atlanta Hawks. Little update on his first season. Might as well give him his first update on his season in Atlanta. He did make an All-NBA second team as well as an All-Defensive second team, so that's pretty cool. And as you can see, his stats, he had career highs in scoring, 26.9, and another 50, 40, 90 season. So I think maybe with a little less talent on the squad, he's going to probably put up a little bit better stats. I don't know if he's going to hit a 99. He might. We'll see. But, yeah, his team was the number 2 seed in the Eastern Conference. Knicks still made the playoffs, but, you know, he made Atlanta a top 2 seed. We'll see if that means anything or not as we sim through the rounds. And we are in the Eastern Conference Finals, taking on the Wizards. The Wizards that have a 99 overall Cameron Boozer. Dude is absolutely legit, and he beats us in 6 because it's Cameron Boozer, and they win the finals with Cameron Boozer winning Finals MVP. This guy's a legend, man. 6-time MVP. By the way, Victor Wembanyama has not won an MVP in this video yet, which is kind of crazy. Very, very crazy. He's not won an MVP yet. I'm a little bit surprised by that. You know, I would have thought he would have won one by now, but he is not, as you can see. So that's the one thing he's kind of missing. I would think if he could maybe get one, that'd be great for his legacy as well. But I guess it's not too big of a deal because, again, he's won a few Finals MVPs and Eastern Conference Finals MVPs. Also was pretty solid in the playoffs. So I don't know. We'll see. He's got time. He's still like in his prime, so you know, we'll see if he ends up winning an MVP. All right, I wanted to give another update. Last season, Victor did not get any awards, but he did shoot 50, 40, 90 for his 3rd straight season, so that's pretty impressive. So he's starting to shoot 50, 40, 90 a bit. If he can get his free throw somehow to 90% for his career, which I don't know if it'll be possible at this rate, but you never know. If he can, that would be pretty insane. Then he would be averaging a pretty solid amount. Now, I'm kind of just curious to see his career points so far. He's at 26,238 at 33 years old. I don't see him breaking the scoring record. He could probably score 30,000. I can tell you that. He's going to be in the tops in rebounds. I'm sure he'll be near the top in block shots. Which is pretty neat. But the dude's good, man. The dude's obviously really good. I mean, 3-time champions. He's made 12 straight All-Stars, I think. If I can count right, yeah. 4-time second-team All-NBA. Never made an All-NBA first team, though, which is kind of weird in the sim. He's made some first-team All-Defenses, a lot of second teams. Obviously, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, of course. So, again, and he's back in the playoffs, bringing Atlanta to the 4th seed. By the way, they did make the playoffs last season. We got eliminated in the first round. But I just want to give you another update after missing that season. And they lost again in the first round. So that's annoying. I actually lost to the Knicks last season, which was annoying. And they ended up winning the championship, the Knicks, which is kind of ironic. And they might win it here. But yeah, in the playoffs. Okay, not too bad of stats there from Victor. I mean, he's 33. He's probably going to be he's probably at the tail end of his prime right now. So he's probably going to start regressing soon. I'm curious to see who's going to win the championship here. Don't tell me it's going to be Cameron Boozer again. It won't be. Pasala might get it, or Thunder might get it. And no, it's Pasala. So there you go. Yeah, let's see what ends up happening with Victor. He still has, I think, a season or two I think 2 seasons left in Atlanta, so he'll probably get like 1 more contract after that, and I think he'll just play that out and end up retiring. He got it. I didn't think this was going to happen. He won an MVP. I'm shocked. 50, 40, 90. And put up good numbers. I did not think that this was going to happen at his age 34 season. Victor Wembanyama in Atlanta wins an MVP. This is insane. This is actually insane. I'm shocked. So that means he's going to have an All-NBA first team appearance now, obviously, since he won the MVP. And he won Defensive Player of the Year. Oh my goodness. Victor Wembanyama. Really? Really? In his age 34 season, he finally gets an MVP. That's shocking. That is absolutely shocking. Okay. I was not expecting that. I'm not even gonna lie. I was not expecting that. So he's an MVP, which is pretty insane. You can see he doesn't even have his Defensive Player of the Year anymore. It just goes down. But he has them. What was that? His 3rd? And obviously he's being all defense first team because he won that. So probably, yeah, this definitely his best season from an individual standpoint. And of course he's taking on the Knicks. Gotta show out against the Knicks. Got to be able to beat them. Gotta get past your old arch nemesis. And you do. Okay, now we're taking on the Bulls in the 2nd round. And they're in the Eastern Conference Finals versus the Wizards, who are missing Jabari Smith Jr. I don't know what happened to him. Can we get past them? And yes, we can. Victor Wembanyama, another Eastern Conference Finals MVP, taking on Kobe Pete and the Mavericks, who have a good team. But can the Hawks beat him? Can Victor Wembanyama win a ring on a 2nd team? Game 1 is a victory. Game 2 is a victory. Game 3, are they going to sweep? No. Can they win in 5? Yes. Victor Wembanyama, MVP of the finals as well. This was definitely, probably, from an individual standpoint, this was probably his best season at age 34, just based on what he accomplished. That's pretty insane. Thinking about it like that. So this dude, honestly, this dude could play until he's like 40. Now that I think about it, he could literally play until he's 40. I don't think he will. I think he's going to sign 1 more contract. He's probably going to end up retiring. He's going to test free agency. So we'll see if he ends up staying in Atlanta. Obviously, his numbers in the playoffs were excellent. Even better than, almost better than the regular season. Efficiency-wise, really good. So, this dude's probably going to end up shooting 50, 40. If he can shoot like 96% from the free throw line for the next 4 seasons, maybe he could touch 50, 40, 90. It's going to be kind of tough because, like, for some reason, he was kind of low here on the Knicks. So we'll see. But, if he do it for maybe 4 more years, it's possible. I didn't get one last season since he didn't get any awards, but Victor Wembanyama back on All-NBA 2nd team in his age 36 season, and he's actually shooting the free throw percentage really high. And he's up to an 88%. I know you guys can't see that because my face cam's blocking. I moved it over a little bit. He has eclipsed over 30,000 points. I don't think he's going to break the scoring record, especially now since like there's so many other guys that came in the league. I don't even know if the scoring record's been broken. Probably has been by LeBron or somebody. But even then, someone else probably broke it. But, we'll see what Victor does. The dude's still really good. He actually got 2 more badges, I think, as well recently because he was at 42 for a really long time. But yeah, and did he make an all-defensive team? Yes, he did. And I'm sure he's probably been an all-star 15 straight seasons. Another All-NBA team, 2nd team, 3rd team he's been on a lot of times. Obviously, he's got that MVP, 4-time champion. He's won the Eastern Conference Finals MVP, I think, 3 times or 4 times, something like that. So yeah, the dude is obviously really good and led his team to the 2nd seed once again in the playoffs. We'll see if he can actually make some noise or we'll just get swept by the Cavs. There you go. How did Victor do? He's also 97 as well. He hasn't regressed too much, which is kind of cool. He's regressed maybe 1. Yeah, he's regressed 1 overall. Like, that's it. Honestly, in the playoffs, he was really good. Just it was unfortunate. Actually, that was the first time he shot under 50% since his rookie year for a season. So I'm wondering if that's going to be a thing where, like, his 3-point shot and everything else is going to start regressing a bit other than maybe than his free throw, except his free throw might just stay high 90s for whatever reason. But, I mean, I'm cool with that. The Knicks, are they going to make it back? No, they're not. It's going to be the Heat again. And the Spurs, Heat sweep. And, yeah, Victor, did he retire? No, he did not. So, Victor's still playing. There's Jabari Smith Jr. Yeah, Victor's still playing. He's still in the league. Who retired? Dylan Mitchell? Oh, Dylan Mitchell. I was like, what? Also, look at that. Benedict Mathurin retired, which is kind of interesting. Good career. He had a good career. All right, sweet. So, obviously, Victor, I think, is still on the team. Or, was actually, no, he re-upped. I think he's got one more season. We'll see if he actually ends up signing another contract after his free agency dies down. Obviously, it's also, by the way, I just want to say it's really late while I'm recording this. But, so I sound tired. But, yeah, I mean, Victor has been really good. And is he still on the team? Yeah, he's got one more season left. What is he thinking? Re-signing? He wants to re-sign after the season. He might. He might do another contract. He might, and yeah, maybe he gets one more. We'll see. If he does, like, that's great, and he can kind of just, keep building on his Hall of Fame resume. All right, so Victor did not make the playoff. Well, no, they made the playoffs, and what team is he on? He ended up leaving the team. He signed with the Nuggets. He's down to a 96 now, but he's going to the Denver Nuggets, who gave him a 2-year contract, and they've got this guy, Willis Cheeks. Okay. Interesting. So, okay, we're going to be taking control of the, and also an old DeMar Bailey, taking control of the Nuggets, watching them for the next 2 seasons. This might be his last contract, but yeah, you can see the season he had. He had a really good free throw shooting season again, another 50, 40, 90 year, another All-NBA team, I think he made. Or no, he made an All-Defensive second team, I believe it was. So, yeah, he's getting close to 50, 40, 90 for his career. I mean, I think he would have to shoot, like, 95% for the next 2 seasons. And then, I don't know, maybe if he wants another contract, like, maybe he could give it a 3rd season. Possible. But we'll see. I mean, had he shot maybe a little bit better in his first season, like around 78, 80% from the free throw line, who knows? But, yeah, let's see how he does in these final 2 seasons. I assume this might be his last contract, though. This dude, Victor Wembanyama, has won his 2nd MVP at the age of 38. I mean, look at his numbers. I guess those are MVP numbers. I mean, listen. I mean, obviously, it's great. Don't get me wrong. He put up great numbers. 50, 40, 90. 97.5 free throw percentage. Honestly, if he has another season like that, he could potentially be 50, 40, 90 for his career. That is insane, man. And the dude played less than 30 minutes a game. Think about that. He played less than 30 minutes a game. And he won MVP. That is absolutely ridiculous. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. Like, he's another All-NBA, so obviously another All-NBA first team. Cooper Flagg, shout out to him. He's been really good. But yeah, wow, dude. 2nd MVP, and he's 38. All-defensive second team. It just doesn't end. It doesn't end with this guy. It doesn't end. I'm honestly, and he led his team to the 1st seed well, yeah, he did, because he was the MVP. I mean, you know what? Granted, I'm surprised he just didn't win any MVPs earlier in his career, but I guess just because he just played on such a talented team. And, okay, we're in the Western Conference Finals. If he could win a championship on 3 teams, that'd be kind of insane as well. I don't know if he will. He's got a shot. Western Conference Finals, if we add that to the resume, will he be able to lead the Nuggets to a championship? Game 1, Celtics beat them by 2. Game 2, the Celtics win by 11. Ooh, they're going to get swept. Yeah, they got swept. Okay. Koa Pete, Finals MVP. I feel like that Celtics team is kind of stacked, though. Yeah, they have Cameron Boozer, Koa Pete. We kind of just have Victor and Willis. Well, I mean, no, their team is definitely better. But we tried. Unfortunately, could not get the job done. I mean, obviously Victor did his thing out there, although he didn't have the greatest game 7. But yeah, it was pretty solid in the playoffs. Yeah, pretty solid in the playoffs. Let's see. He's got one more season, I believe, unless he said screw it. He did not say screw it. He's got at least one more season. So let's keep simulating. Nothing too great happened last season. No awards, but, you know, I will say Scoot, still 39 years old, to make an All-NBA first team is kind of insane as well. And he has not retired yet, so he's still going to play. We'll see if he decides to stay with the Nuggets. They got to the Western Conference Finals, couldn't make it. He had a really good playoff run, though. Better than his regular season run. But let's see if he decides to re-up with the Denver Nuggets. I don't know how many more contracts this dude's going to sign, just due to his age. But, I mean, he's still putting up really good numbers. He's made so many All-Star appearances in a row. So it's absolutely insane. Dude's having an incredible career. Definitely one of the greatest careers of all time. He did not re-sign with the Nuggets. Where did he go? I don't know. Let's see. The Celtics. Oh, no. No, never mind. No, he went to the Spurs. Okay, I was about to say, he went to the Celtics. I was like, wow, that team's goated. The Spurs. Isaiah Collier. Okay, wow, alright. I don't know why he went here. Okay, so could not get the job done with the Nuggets. He's down to a 93. Still one of a kind and lost a couple badges, but yeah, 1-year deal. So I guess that's what he's going to do. He's going to sign 1-year deals and see what happens. Probably just build up on his stats. He needs one more good season of free throw shooting, by the way, to be 50, 40, 90. So I'm hoping that he could get that. Emily, looks like this might be his final contract. By the way, he only made the play-in tournament. This could be the first time he actually missed out on the playoffs. 93 overall. Let's see. So this is his last season. Did he make an All-Star? Yeah, he did. Just curious to see his stats. Yeah, 22.1. Did he have a 50, 40, 90? He was 2 percentage points off. No. I mean, we'll look at all of his stats. After the fact. Also, too, his assists really went up. Yeah, he got to 4 assists on his career, which is pretty cool. Yeah, that stinks, man. How many career points did he end up having? Almost 40K. Man, if he could play one more season. But I'm not gonna do the thing where it's like, he could play one more. If he wants to retire, he wants to retire. He made all defensive second team his last season too, which is kind of insane. I don't know why he went to the Spurs. Like, I don't get that, but we'll see if they win the play-in. We'll see him through game. They don't. How did he do? He balled out. 33, 15, and 5. But unfortunately, could not make the playoffs. So this might be it. That might be the career. I mean, he said he wanted to retire. So to me, it looks like he will retire. Cooper Flagg and the Knicks win another championship. Cooper Flagg's had a really good career as well. He's got the 50, 40, 90. He didn't even play in his rookie season, which is kind of crazy. Or barely, if he did, which is kind of weird. But anyways, let's see. Did he retire? He did. And so did Scoot. Scoot also retired. Did he have a 50, 40, 90? Yeah, he had 50, 40, 90. Who had a better career? I mean, I think they're both going to make the Hall of Fame. We got to do a career sim with Scoot as well, so don't worry. That'll be coming very soon. 21 seasons in the NBA, which is absolutely insane. I mean, the dude had an incredible career. Obviously, could be one of the greatest careers of all time for sure. I don't think he's going to be an all-time scoring leader, but if he, let's say, for example, we put him into the NBA just like this, he would have been the all-time leading scorer. I think rebounds, he'd be like he'd be number 3, I think. Assists, I think he might be on the board of assists, like pretty high. Steals and blocks as well. I mean, we'll look at all of those. Also, 3-pointers made. He'd blow Steph Curry out of the water. But Steph Curry's probably gonna get over. I would think Steph Curry could definitely get over 5,000 threes. Maybe. I don't know. Nah, I don't think so. Actually, that's a lot. I'd have to see his numbers. Maybe 4,000 if he's good. All right. So yeah, player retirements. Obviously, he retired. He's gonna make the Hall of Fame. Like, I think it's kind of obvious, right? Honestly, this is an incredible class. Look at this class of All-Stars. I mean, not Hall of Famers. So Victor Wembanyama, just so you guys know, he had also, yeah, Basala, Bronny, his teammate, Isaiah Collier, also his teammate. 19 All-Star appearances, 2 MVPs, 3 Defensive Player of the Years. Dude, Basala had 11 Defensive Player of the Years. That's actually really good. I don't think he's from Malaysia, but I think that's wrong. 4-time champ, 3-time Finals MVP. He won a bunch of Eastern Conference, and he also won a Western Conference Finals MVP. He was 2-time All-NBA first team, 6-time All-NBA second team, 7-time All-NBA third team. Defensive team 4 times first and 11 seconds. Obviously, was a Rookie of the Year on the rookie first team. So, yeah, I mean, dude had an incredible career. I'm assuming that his numbers will get retired, and then we'll go take a look at his stats. Yeah, I'll show you guys where he ranks all time. So yeah, did he get his jersey retired in a few places? He did. Yeah, Atlanta, that makes sense, and also with the Knicks. Obviously, he didn't play. He only played 1 season with the Spurs, and only played 2 seasons with the Nuggets and not get a championship. Got them to the finals, but you know that's probably not enough time. Scoot with the Bulls, and then also Basala made it with 2 teams. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. So let's take a look at the stats. Pull that up now. Okay, so LeBron James has the #1 rank, so he's ranked #2. That's interesting. Wow, okay. He was second all time. Theoretically, right now, you put him first, but LeBron, I guess, is probably going to pass him. 44,000, I mean, that makes sense. 87 overall, I guess, when he retired. So there's that. So he was up there. He was 4th field goals made, 3-pointers made. Isaiah Collier was the leader. Look at that. Pretty crazy. Darius Garland. Look at Stephen Curry, man. Free throws. He's 13th. I see his name. He's 3rd in rebounds. So I mean, this would be real life. I'm not gonna show I don't think I'm just gonna go back or Basketball Reference because it kind of makes sense. He'd just be 3rd. It's kind of already obvious. Also, Basala was really up there too. That's good for him. Assists. Did he make the top? He did, 87th. He'd be higher though. Like if you were to place that in real life, I think he'd probably be like top 70 or close to it. Block shots, #1 all time. Obviously, Bill and Wilt probably would have more if you counted them, but they played in an era where they didn't count them. Steals, I also assume he'll be on this list just based on, 43rd. He'd probably be a little bit higher as well, like in real life. You just plopped him, in real life. He's going to be up there in minutes as well. 2nd most minutes. Turnovers. He honestly probably is not up here. Nah, he's got to be up here. He's played too many games. Yeah, I was like, no, he's definitely up there. Points per game. I mean, this stuff doesn't really matter too much. Okay, we kind of already got the idea. The dude had an incredible career. Like, we could just... It's pretty obvious. Do we really need to discuss this? He's definitely one of the best players of all time. According to 2K. Like, in this simulation, he would end up being one of the best players of all time. This was definitely, by far, the most exciting sim. And definitely the one I've been looking forward to, and a lot of you guys have. I've seen him put up better numbers and overall stats, but I think combined with what he accomplished in this video, with the awards and winning the championships, and I can't believe he won MVP at like 38. That's kind of insane. I feel like that's got to be like the oldest MVP. But double check me on that. I think Karl Malone has it. I don't know. Maybe. Either way. I think we're just going to go to the full screen and close of the video. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like and subscribe. Let me know down in the comments what some more video ideas, other players want to see me do career sims with. Socials, playlist, second channel, main channel, down below in the description as well if you like other content, TJP. It's late, I'm tired, I want to get to bed, so that's what I'm going to do. Alright guys, take care everybody, see you soon, and peace.